Hello and a very good afternoon here, live from Maharaja's College Stadium Ernakulam for this match 1, Group B. And it's a heavyweight match between Kerala United and Kerala State Electricity Board, or their acronym as they're widely and fondly known, the KSEB. Guys, it is an absolute pleasure being here with you guys for this first game of the Ramco Kerala Premier League 2022. And as I said, we are live from the Maharaja's College Stadium here in Ernakulam for what promises to be, and I don't say this lightly, guys, it promises to be a really entertaining matchup between two heavyweights of Kerala football. Guys, it is of course Kerala United, the Hornbills, against the electricians of the Kerala State Electricity Board. The team lineups will be up shortly. Of course, we do have some announcements made before the game starts. Here is Kerala United, 4-3-3 with Midun in goal, the goalkeeper who also represents Kerala Santos Trophy team. Nidin, Gabriel Lima, the Brazilian, Sachu and Manoj at the back. In the middle, well, it is Salman Kaliat, Arjun Jayaraj and Akil, two ex-Gokulam players there in Salman and Arjun Jayaraj. Arjun, of course, the captain. And up front, Bujaid Valiatu, Francis Noanko, and Ganesan. So, guys, that is the 4-3-3 formation that the head coach, Pino George, has given us here for today. And for KSEB, 5-4-1, Hajmal in goal, also representing Kerala Santos Trophy team. Nishon, Kirito, Francis, Jinesh, and Shinu. We have Vignesh, Nijo Gilbert, Nevin Charles, and Gijo Jerome. And of course, up front, Mohamed Parakotil, one of the MVPs of last year's tournament held in 2021. Guys, it is an absolute pleasure being here with you folks, live from the Maharaja's College ground here in Ernakulam, and it is the equivalent of a derby of a Man United, Liverpool, Barca, Real Madrid. These are two heavyweights of Kerala football. Of course, Kerala United last year reached the semi-finals of the Kerala Premier League, and KSEB went one further and reached the finals. So I swear to God, this promises to be such an entertaining game of football, and we do hope that this lives up to expectations, because we have a lot riding on this game, guys. We have a lot of fervor here, football furor here, as we say back home in Gibraltar. Guys, a warm welcome to you all, of course, here on Sportscast India. It's always a pleasure. You guys know me by now. My name is Joel Williams, and I'm going to be your host for today's game here between, like I said before, two of the early title contenders, the perennial title holders, Kerala United and Kerala State Electricity Board. Well, players to look out for, of course, for Kerala United, the two foreigners they have, Gabriel Lima, the centre-back, of course, ex-Shakhtar Donetsk, under-21 defender, and Francis Noanko, so the Nigerian striker. Of course, Kerala United are a team flooded with talent everywhere you look. I mean, Nidin on the fullback position is a cracking player. Up front, they have Bujair Valiatu, they have Ganesan. In the middle, Salman, who can also double up as an offensive winger. And Arjun Jayaraj, of course, the captain, ex-Gokulam and Kerala Blasters player with plenty of experience at this level. And, well, he will be the one orchestrating and conducting, the conductor, so to speak, of this orchestra that is Kerala United. Of course, Bino George is outside listening to the tune that he's prepared for all of us here to hear today. On the opposite side, though, dressed in red, the KSEB starting 11. Some very good players here also, none other than Mohamed Barakotil, of course, Nijo Gilbert, and a very surprising inclusion there, number 21, Nevin Charles. Have heard really, really good things about this youngster from Trivandrum, from the coastal town, the beach town of Kovalam. So, well, safe to say both of these teams are up and ready for this for this game. You can see Parakotil there with his customary shin-length socks. And there you can see the towering figure of Gabriel Lima, the Brazilian centre-back. It has to be said, and we have to be honest here, because of course that is the way that I am with you guys when you listen to me on commentary via our YouTube chat. Kerala United were a bit of a disappointment when it came down to the I-League qualifiers, the I-League second division. They were expected to, at least make it to the final stages, but they rather disappointed everyone, being eliminated in the first round after losses to Rajasthan and Ader and so forth. It was a bit of a humbling experience for Bino George's men, and well, let's just hope that they're ready, because KSEB, they might not have played in the I-League second division, but they are a team that have been together for many, many, many years already, and they know their style of play, they know the way that they play almost to perfection, almost to a T. And the head coach Ramesh, which I know personally, by the way, is a very, very good friend of mine. He is a very good coach, drills his players really well. So does Bino George, of course, the first AFC Pro license holder from the land of Kerala, from God's own country. This is God's own country, guys. This is Kerala, beautiful scenario, beautiful place to be in. Well, the match has kicked off. We're ready into a minute, and there's going to be a free kick for KSEB. Headed away by Gabriel Lima. That shot comes in. Gabriel Lima once again with a towering header. Jairaj clears the ball away. Ball falls kindly to number 15 there, No Gilbert. Tries to wriggle his way past. Back to the centre-back. Tries to clear the ball away down to the flank. Decent ball. It's going to be a throw-in early on for KSEB. So guys, predictions please for this match. This match could very well be the final of the Kerala Premier League. They have two very strong teams. A nice marauding run there down the flank. Gabriel Lima manages to keep his feet out of danger there, and the ball goes out of play for a goal kick in the end. Of course, talking about KSEB players, of course, Gijo Joseph, number 21, number 27. He's one of the star players for this KSEB side. Midfielder from Thrissur. He's a Kerala Santos Trophy captain, so a lot of Santos Trophy players belonging to both of these sides, really. Of course, Bujela Yatu, Salman Kaliyat, Arjun Jairaj for Kerala United, Nidin also. And for KSEB, they have 3 or 4 also players. This is Francis Nwankwo, the Nigerian, with a turn of pace. Nwankwo! Flashes just wide. Hajmal had it covered. Really, it's an interesting battle, because Hajmal is also the Santos Trophy goalkeeper for Kerala. Both of these goalkeepers, Midun and Hajmal, from both of these sides, are of course the representatives or the goalkeepers for the Santos Trophy team, which Bino George also manages, by the way. So it's a very interesting complexity here to this match. And of course, we were talking about Gijo Joseph. He's, like I said, the captain of the Kerala Santos Trophy team, representing the KSEB side. He's a department player with the State Bank of India, so he can't join any of these I-League or ISL clubs unless he wants to leave his job. So a bit of a tricky situation there for Gijo Joseph, but he has received offers before from various I-League and ISL clubs to play. Had to turn them down because, of course, stability is the way forward in life, unfortunately, for many of these players here in India when they represent state banks or different other government corporations and entities. There's going to be a clearance there by Kerala United. Like I said, Hajmal before is the goalkeeper for the Kerala Santos Trophy team from Malappuram. Guys, this match is eking along nicely. Ball gets played in there to number 12. That's Sachin. Ball goes out of play for a throw-in for KSEB. Of course, if you just joined us now, Kerala United in purple, KSEB in red, and it's not Sachin, it's Sachu. That was my mistake there. So it's going to be a corner kick now for Kerala United, the Hornbills, as they are, of course, affectionately known around India. They are, of course, a team owned by a Saudi Arabian business, of course, who also owns Sheffield United and a team in Saudi Arabia themselves. If I'm not mistaken, that shot coming in goes well wide. It's an early chance there for Kerala United. Kerala United, of course, were semi-finalists in last year's Kerala Premier League. They lost against Gokulam Kerala in penalties, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Memory serves me correct. Cross comes in! Oh, Gabriel Lima with a chance, the big towering Brazilian centre-back with a very good chance there, and that's a beautiful ball once again by Arjun Jayaraj. Gabriel Lima, we did highlight, he's one of the players to look out for in this particular tournament, especially on set pieces. Defending, we know he's going to defend really well. Although Brazilians do have a susceptibility to lose the plot when it comes down to defending and being a centre-back. They are rather erratic. Talk about David Luiz, talk about other Brazilian centre-backs. Of course, then you have the quite opposite players like Lucio, who also came to Brazil, played for Goa. You had Thiago Silva. So there is a bit of a mixture there, but historically, Brazilians have always had a tendency to be rather erratic, rather like showmen at the back. Gabriel Lima looks like a solid defender, tall player. Nearly 2 meters tall, so he's going to be a towering presence at the back. Ball is played to Midun, the goalkeeper, the starting goalkeeper for the Kerala Santos Trophy team and this Kerala United side. Ball back with the Brazilian Gabriel Lima, who takes his time, plays a diagonal ball. Looking for number 2, Nidin, who last year, if once again my memory serves me correctly, scored an absolute thunderbolt from a free kick. Ball is once again with number 14 there, Salman Kaliat. And of course, guys, just as our sportscast producer has put on the YouTube chat, you're more than welcome to join our official Telegram group. And you can directly talk to us commentators over there. You can, of course, during the game, stay on our YouTube chat, because that's what we'll be using to communicate with the fans and to the audience. That's what we always use, or at least that's what I always use as a commentator. Telegram, though, can be used for unofficial hours, if you know what I mean. So, ball is back again with Bujay Vanayatu, keeps the ball in play. That's a good tackle there by number 4, Jarito. That's number 2, Nidin, once again with the throw-in. Cross coming in by Nidin, can't really wrap his foot around that, and it goes out of play for a goal kick, which Hajmal will gleefully take. That's one of the downfalls, I believe, that we've been seeing throughout the years here in Indian football, is the lack of an end product. There is a lot of good build-up play, there's a lot of good technical players, but sometimes the end product is a bit lacking when it comes down to football here in this beautiful country in India. And I don't just mean in state leagues, I also mean in the domestic top tiers like the I League and the ISL. So it will be interesting to see how that can be developed and changed over the course of the next 5 or 10 years, because, like I said, Indian players here are very technical. And it almost feels like a shame that sometimes that technicality is not followed up by an end product. As you can see, Scoreline Football Schools there. Scoreline, of course, one of the sponsors, main biggest sponsors of this Ramco Kerala Premier League 2022. So guys, like I said, what do you think your predictions are going to be? Hashtag ask the commentator, hashtag ask Joel on our YouTube chat. Here come KSCB, that's number 10 there, Vignesh. Can't gather the ball. Ball is at number 12 though, Sachu. That's a nice ball for Bujere Valiato, cuts inside. Overlapping run. Chance! It's blocked. Goes out of play for a corner kick. That was a glorious chance there. Nice reverse pass for Arjun Jayaraj there. Blocked by Nishan from KSCB. It's going to be a corner kick for the man in purple, the Hornbills. Corner kick will be taken. I think it's going to be the captain, Arjun Jayaraj, with an in-swinger. He has Bujere Valiato available. Goes to the first post, and that goes out of play once again for another corner kick for the Hornbills. The men coached and managed and mentored and tutored by Bino George, the mentor of this orchestra that is Kerala United, of course, and Arjun Jayaraj is a conductor in the middle of the field. There, ball was to Arjun Jayaraj. Ball is to Francis Nwankwo. Cleared away, Nidin now with the ball. Cross coming in. Back post. Danger's not clear yet for KSCB. Cuts inside. That's a good challenge there by the centre-back from KSCB. You can almost feel that the 5-4-1 formation that... oh, wait a second. Oh! Nearly a bit of a mix-up there by the defenders and the goalkeeper Midun. You can almost feel that this 5-4-1 formation that the head coach... Wait a second, guys, I'll come back to that now. As Bujere Valiato sprints onto his through ball. Crosses into the box. It's going to be a corner kick, I believe. That was a ball there for Francis Nwankwo. Bujere Valiato rolled the ball through, but it was good defending in the end by the men in red. We're going to come back to that in a second, guys, because I did want to say something about this tactic information that, well, is being employed right now by Ramesh, the head coach of KSCB. We'll come back to that now, guys, as Arjun Jayaraj with another corner kick. Ball gets played into the box. What's happened here? What's happened? It's going to be a replay of that corner kick taken. So the corner kick will be retaken once again by Arjun Jayaraj. You can see the zonal marking that KSCB are enforcing. 3 men on the edge of the box. Cleared away by Hajmal. That was creeping in. Zonal marking is something that a lot of modern day coaches utilize. I prefer man-to-man because it's a more traditional way of going around things. You don't have to explain a lot of things. You just explain to your player who he's marking, who's not marking. Another throw-in coming in, flicked on in the front post. Gabriel Lima there with a chance. It's a free kick for KSCB. As I was saying, I believe maybe this this 4-5-1 formation, sorry, 5-4-1 formation that KSCB are employing today with 3 centre backs and 2 flying fullbacks or 2 wing backs, as you see Nevin Charles there, number 21. Lots of things expected from this youngster. I think maybe it's a bit of a negative approach to the game, I believe, in my own personal view. I know perhaps Kerala United are favourites for this match, but KSCB beat them last year, if I'm not mistaken, 3-1. And they beat them by playing a free-flowing game, by getting, their key players on the ball, by getting their key players in the key areas. I think it's going to be a substitution here. I think Gabriel Lima's afternoon is over here, guys. Looks like he's not recovering from that. It's going to be a substitution here. Gabriel Lima's out, I think. Well, if that is the case, if that is Gabriel Lima on the floor there, which I think he is, that's going to be a hammer blow for Kerala United today. It is Gabriel Lima. If he carries on or not, oh no, look at that. Oh, no. He's walking out of the pitch groggy. Doubt he'll be able to continue with these concussion rules happening and these concussion debates happening around the world. Back to what I was saying, I think this 5-4-1 formation by Ramesh is not benefiting his team at the moment. Barakotil hasn't really done anything. I might be wrong in the end and they might win the game, but I just see that Kerala United have had so much possession so far in this match. And KSCB have really done very little with the ball when they've had possession of the ball. Ball is with Arjun Jayaraj. No free kicks as a referee there. Ball is once again with KSCB. That's a nice looking ball there for Mohamed Barakotil. Yeah, Harry Benny. Welcome, Harry. I still hope you're the head coach for Mara Athanasius, my friend. It's a pleasure having you here once again on our YouTube feed. Harry Benny, the head coach for Mara Athanasius, saying feels like not easy for KSCB like last year. It doesn't, and it's not because they haven't improved. It's because the other teams have improved, I believe. And they cut that gap that they had before, as you see Nevin Charles there taking a tumble. Free kick for KSEB. Harry, I do hope to see you again soon at the Maharajas College ground in Ernakulam. It's always a pleasure talking football with you, my friend. It's going to be a free kick for KSCB. Of course, guys, you can always leave a comment on our YouTube channel. Hashtag Ask the Commentator. Hashtag Ask Joel. That's a brilliant ball there. Offside position in the end. Well, it does look like Gabriel Lima is back. It will be interesting to see whether the big, tall, lumbering Brazilian centre-back is fit and ready to continue this match after a concussion. After taking a big blow to the head, it's not easy. That's a brilliant run there by number 27, Gijo Joseph. We were saying this player from the district of Thrissur, the captain of this Kerala Santos Trophy side, has a very good pedigree on him, very good CV. Ball is with Nidin, number 2 for Kerala United. Plays the ball back to his centre-back partner there. That's number 14, Salman Kaliat. Nidin looking for the pace of Bujair Valiyatu as he stamped on the heels of one of the centre-backs of the KSCB side. I have to say, this KSCB side, coached by Ramesh, very well drilled side, very well oiled, very well disciplined team in this Kerala footballing circles. They are going to be there and thereabouts in this league, I believe. Maybe they won't win it, maybe they won't reach the final, but they're going to be one tough team to beat. Kerala United haven't really had a glorious chance as of yet, and that is testament to the great organization that KSEB are utilizing here. The head coach Ramesh, like I said before, I've seen some of the training sessions before, and the fitness level should be up there. They do have a lot of beach sessions, so the fitness, the physique should be top notch. Kerala United FC admin just sliding into our DMs here, guys. A big welcome to the Kerala United FC admin. Please do give us a wave, sir. It's going to be a free kick for KSEB. What could prove to be one of their first chances that they have to put the ball into the box. Oh, what a bit of a waste. What a bit of a waste that was, that free kick by Vignesh. Well, when you have tall players like Jarito, like Chicho Joseph, Jinesh, Shinu, you really have to take advantage of those opportunities. Here come KSEB though once again. It's going to be a throw-in, I believe, for the men in red. Cross comes in, beautiful cross. Oh, that was a glorious cross that was. Ball is with Mohammed Barakotil, who have, we are correct, had trials at Lion League club this past September or October at Silinidi Deccan. Came back to KSEB. Kerala United, in answer to Sam George's question, playing with two foreigners, Gabriel Lima from Brazil, the centre-back, the big number 3, and number 10, Francis Nwankwo from Nigeria. So a corner kick now for the men in red, for the electricians. Ball gets played in by Mohammed Barakotil. Another cross coming in. It's a decent ball, but Midun gets the ball. Munmun Hazarika. Oh, you're completely mistaken, my friend. I don't know where you got your news from, but I'm pretty sure, 150% sure, that's not the case, my friend. Anyways, let's keep to football, guys, and leave politics aside, as Mohammed Barakotil makes a bursting run from the midfield. I was waiting for this question to happen on our YouTube chat. Where is my partner Shaiju? I'll answer that in a jiffy, guys. Francis stopped in its haunches. The big number 10 Nigerian striker once again plays the ball out to number 19, Akil. And that ball gets cleared away by KSEB. I do miss my partner in crime, Shaiju Damodaran, from last year. Unfortunately, work commitments with the ISL and so forth, we can't have him here with us. Nevertheless, we'll always carry him in my heart and in spirit with us. And if you want some dad jokes, well, my name's not Shaiju Damodaran, but I can certainly look some of them up. Entertain you guys in a wholly different manner, guys. He will be sorely missed, at least from my end. He's a great companion to have in the commentary box, and we did do our bilingual Malayalam and English commentary last year, which was a bit of a hit. This year, though, exclusively in English with myself and my fellow commentator Soham Bodar. So guys, back to this game, 24 minutes gone. And KSCB pressing high up the field, you can almost see, like I was saying before, the fitness levels that this KSCB side, a lot of beach work sessions happening in the city of Trivandrum for this KSCB side. I know because I've seen them myself. Oh, beautifully worked there by Bujair Valiatu, but it's good defending once again there. I think it was Francis number 5, the captain. Munmun Hazarika saying how many teams competing. I think it's 22 if I'm not mistaken. 2 groups of 11 if I'm not mistaken once again. It's a beautiful ball. Bujair Valiatu drags it well wide there. See, that's one of the things that really kind of annoys me, but in a good way, about Bujair Valiatu. He gets himself into such good positions. He gets himself into such good areas. Has such tremendous acceleration, pace, good movement off the ball. But then when he gets to that final quarter, it's almost as if the blinkers come on and he can't see where the goal is. He misses more than what he scores. He misses more than what he should score. That's a problem if you ask me. Oh, beautifully done there. Oh, cut back inside, but at the end he was overcrowded by the defense by Kerala United. You're joining us now, Kerala United, the home bills in purple, KSCB in red. You can see now. I understand now, after 25 minutes, the game plan by Ramesh. He's flooding the midfield, not allowing the technical players like Jairaj and Salman Kaliyat and Akil to get the ball, and then trying to utilize the pace of the wings with the likes of Nevin Charles and Nijo Gilbert and so forth, and Mohamed Parakotil. If you check Mohamed Parakotil's movement, he's playing as a winger right now. He began the game as a number 9. I personally prefer Parakotil as a number 10, just behind the striker, given a free role because he's that creative influence. But as a winger, he also has that big energy about him. So now I can understand what Ramesh, now his game plan is unfolding nicely here, because he's got Kerala United just where he wants it. Oh, beautifully done there. Oh, that was beautiful there by Vignesh, who also plays for the Kerala side in the Santos Trophy. But you can almost feel now that Ramesh wanted this. He wanted to absorb the first 15-20 minutes of pressure from Kerala United. And now you can see that the wing backs, the flying fullbacks, are pushing up. The wingers are carving inside, creating a 3-pronged attack, which is Vignesh, Nevin Charles and Barakotil cutting inside, and then allowing the wing backs and the fullbacks ample space to run down the wing up and down. And the pressure, when they don't have the ball, the pressure that KSCB are giving or are putting the Kerala United players, are not giving the likes of Arjun Jairaj and Salman Kaliyat the time that those kind of players need to develop the game plan for Kerala United. So far, it's brilliant. And to be honest with you, we haven't really seen Arjun Jairaj that much, have we? Oh, Parakotil there with the ball. Still has it. Plays the ball back, though, and that's number 14, Salman Kaliyat. Ball is with Arjun Jairaj once again, back to Francis Nwankwo. But apart from that, Kerala United's attacking prowess has to be said. It's been mostly long balls and well, not the kind of start that perhaps Bino George's men would have wanted. Nevertheless, guys, still very early on, 30 minutes left only. 30 minutes off the game, sorry. So there's still a long time left. So, Gabriel Lima back with possession of the ball for Kerala United, the home Bills. That's number 14 there, Salman Kaliat. Ball back with Midun. KCB won't mind if Kerala United have possession of the ball there, because at the end of the day, they're not doing absolutely nothing there. Manoj plays the ball back to Gabriel Lima, and yet again, another long ball, which is perhaps should have been left for the goalkeeper, really, if the goalkeeper Hajmal had been a little bit more adventurous and a little bit more vocal. The mistake there by Jarito. But Kerala United are being frustrated here by a very well organised and very well disciplined KSCB side. They're being frustrated the hell out of each other because they're not being given the time or the space to dictate play, which is something that Bino George's team, all the way back from when he was in charge of Gokulam, really need and really crave. They really need the ball. Ball's just gone out there. You see, Barakotil has changed once again the side, interchanging player. That's a nice ball there. Offside in the end against a Nigerian powerhouse striker, Francis Nwankwo. But you can see that Kerala United are resorting to a lot of long balls because they're not being allowed by Ramesh and his KSCB side to control the midfield. That's what they've done. I mean, when you play against a team that's playing a 4-3-3 and you know they're going to come out all guns blazing against you, what you try to do is you try to crowd them out in the middle, because that's where they lack players. They only have three. And three, by that three, I mean Salman Kaliat's not a midfielder, he's more of a winger, isn't he? So they have two midfielders. If you have five in the middle, you always got to overload them. And I think that's something that KSCB have done really wisely. You can see the three midfielders there. Four midfielders now with Barakotil coming in. So, four midfielders there against two from Kerala United. And when they get the ball, this is what they can do. Breaking at pace. Nice run here. But Gabriel Lima, using his experience and wisdom, plays the ball out. But that's what they're doing. KSCB are sucking Kerala United into a trap, just like a Venus flytrap. Those plants, carnivorous plants, they open the lid up, allow the fly to go in, and then close the lid, and that's it. Game over. That's what KSCB are doing right now. They're acting just like a Venus flytrap. Look at the back five. You know, it's so difficult to just play through that back five. It's almost impossible. And that's why Kerala United have been resorting to long balls, because they can't pierce, they can't penetrate that back five that KSCB are employing in this game. Credit to them. It's a nice ball though. Cut back. Ooh, Hajmal there, butterfingers Hajmal. 35 minutes gone. Anas Talks is saying Ramesh is always playing on demand according to the opponent. Yeah, of course, definitely. I've had a few good chats with him this week, personally, here in Trivandrum, and he's a very intelligent coach, has to be said. Didn't know him that well last year, but this year, boy oh boy, he has a very, very good footballing mind, Ramesh. Varun Chandran is saying KSCB is a really underrated team. They have a really good squad. Indeed, they do. They reached the final last year. Look at the pressing once again. They're not allowing Kerala United to any opportunity. That's it. That's all Kerala United can do. Play the ball forward long like that because they don't have. I mean, Pino George got his tactics all wrong today here. He has got his tactics all wrong here today. Playing 4-3-3 against this KSCB side, which are playing a 4-5-1. He's got it all wrong, I'm afraid. Because his team is not creating any substantial threat going forward. Look at them. They allow KSCB allowing Kerala United to play the ball out from the back there. That's not a problem. But look at the organization immediately. They're not allowing Arjun Jayaraj here. He has got the ball there. But he has no option. He has nothing. He has nowhere to play the ball to. And that is something that Bino George, being an AFC Pro licensed coach, should be well aware that he is being right now at this present moment in time, he is being outsmarted and outthought by the KSCB, the electrician's manager. Shadhar Hanif is saying good pressing football by KSCB. Indeed it is. The only thing that they lack right now is the final ball. That happens a lot in India usually. But I agree with you. Great pressing, great solidity, great back five. The line is being held really well by KSCB. Well marshaled at the back by Francis. And Gijo Joseph, number 27 in the middle of the park, is controlling the tempo of the pressing. Look how that KSCB side moves up and down all the time together. And now this is where they counter. This is where they can hit the opposition with a lot of danger. Gabriel Lima, the Brazilian exuberance on display. Again, ball recovered. If you play the ball on the ground, there's going to be someone from KSCB who's going to get the ball there. 100% sure, because they are overloading the midfield. I'm still surprised and shocked that Bino George hasn't reacted to this. Football is all about reaction time. As a coach, if you see you're being outmaneuvered in the middle of the park, you have to change your system, son. You really do. Because he is being outthought right now by, again, they can't string two passes together, and that's a worrying sign right now for Kerala United. But KSCB, they know the game plan really well inside out. They're going to try and hit Kerala United on the counter attack here. I agree with you, Ernest Talks. Salman, I said it before, I think. He's a winger playing as a midfielder, which makes no sense to me. Makes no sense whatsoever to me. Because a winger has different qualities than a midfielder. Maybe the wrong call. Maybe the wrong call there by Bino George. Time will tell. Maybe I'll have to eat my own words eventually and they will run up victorious. But from this match right now, as it's happening, KSCB have really got the game plan knowledge in this match. Again, great pressing. And again, the ball is won in the midfield. It's going to be a free kick there by Gabriel Lima, the Brazilian. Brilliant ball there, and it goes out of play for a throw-in eventually. So to remember, guys, to stay tuned to Sportscast India. We will be broadcasting all of our Kerala Premier League games here on Sportscast India, of course, the home of the Kerala Premier League. It's going to be a chance for... Well, probably was far wide with a 2D dimensional visual that we have from our screens. That was probably going well wide. But nevertheless, they are dangerous, KSCB, whenever they have a chance to go forward. Ball is with Bujair Valiato. Look how deep Bujair Valiato has to drop to get a touch of the ball. He's not supposed to be there. He's supposed to be their star winger. one of their star players. Oh, a bit of a mix-up. Oh, in the end, oh my word, bit of a mix-up at the end there. Bit of a casual play there by the KSCB defenders. That could be their undoing. That could be their undoing. Casual play. You have to focus 150% when it comes down to football games. Just a slight loss of concentration can mess absolutely everything that you worked so hard for. I've seen that countless amount of times. Just a lack of focus messes everything up. Here come Kerala United once again. Ball gets played short from the corner. Cross comes in. Back post. Hajmal tips it over. That was Arjun Jairaj with a cross, which eventually became a shot. The cross was finding the bandaged head of Gabriel Lima, the Brazilian centre-back, 6'4". Well, a big warm welcome to all of you, our viewers, watching this game live on Sportscast India. Cross comes in, looking for Gabriel Lima once again. Clear this time by KSCB, and this is where they counter. This is where they counter. Oh, looking for Parakotil. Medun gets ahead though. Heads the ball into safety. Oh, ball recovered though. Parakotil, 2-on-2. 2-on-2, Parakotil. Looking for the winger. Shots! Oh, went just wide. Oh, KSCB playing on the counter-attack. Absolutely beautiful football by KSCB. Whenever they do get the ball, they look dangerous. And when they don't have the ball, they look really, really solid. Gabriel Lima with the ball now. Another long ball looking for Francis Nwankwo, the Nigerian. Will always try to cut outside. Cuts back inside. Great tackling there by the defenders. Cleared away eventually by KSCB. So far, so good for the men in red. Galiat spreads the ball wide. Looking for Valiatu. Free kick for KSCB. We're nearly at the end of this first half. Where has this first half gone, guys? It's been such a rapid 43 minutes already. The tempo, the pace of the game is so quick. It's such an entertaining game of football here today that we are witnessing live on Sportscast India from the Maharajas College ground in Ernakulam. The beautiful, beautiful port city of Kochi, of course, Ernakulam being a part of it. Medun clears the ball into touch. Ball hasn't gone out though. Oh, beautifully done. That's number 12, Nishan. Oh, beautiful football. Parakotil. It's not Parakotil. I think that was Vignesh there. Oh, Francis now coming forward here. He's onside, the Nigerian. Oh, brilliant defending once again. Oh, my word. I think that was Nishan, number 12. Beautiful defending by KSCB once again. So we're nearly there at the end of this first half, guys. 45 minutes already up. Let's see how many minutes, how many more moments are the referees going to give us in this first half before we ourselves take a little bit of a water break. Cross coming in. Valiatu with the ball. 3 minutes of added on time, guys. Again, look at the pressure that KSCB are employing on the Kerala United players. Just have to find out how long, just have to see how long they can sustain this. Like I've been saying throughout the first half, a lot of KSCB training is done on the beach because they do stay in Trivandrum and in Kovalam. So a lot of the training is done on the beach side. A lot of fitness training, and you can tell by the way that they're pressing, the way that they are biting at their opponent's heels, so to say, is just it's been superb to watch. It's 0-0, but this is a game of chess that we're watching right now. It's football chess. Both of these head coaches trying to outmaneuver each other, and so far, Ramesh from KSCB is slightly ahead. Oh, beautiful stop of the ball there. Shame about the pass though. Barakotil has been fouled there by Bujair Valiatu. Lifted an elbow there. It's going to be a yellow card for Bujair Valiatu. Shahad Hanif is saying it's pretty hard to sustain this style in this humidity. I agree with you, but they do say that these players from Kovalam have bigger lung capacity than many other players in the States, and you can almost feel, you can almost tell it. Just by the way that KSCB are playing and pressing and holding their own against the favourites coming into this game, Kerala United. As you can see Barakotil there in the picture number 6. He was the MVP of last year's tournament. Superb campaign he had, Mohamed Barakotil. Here he is once again. Ball is with Kerala United, sorry, with KSCB. Levin Charles losing the ball there. Oh, Francis is through. Francis is through, 1-on-1. Oh, cuts in. Oh, again. My word, you have to applaud that defending. You have to applaud that defending, because when you have a big, strong, powerful striker lumbering towards you at pace, to hold your nerve, to keep your feet, your wits about yourself, and to be able to produce a goal-saving challenge like that, really takes a lot of capacity there, a lot of testicular fortitude. Guys, it's 0-0 between Kerala United and KSCB here live on Sportscast India. Game number 1 of this Ramco Kerala Premier League 2022. Folks, we will be back in the next 12 to 15 minutes for the start of this second half, this cracker-jacker of a game between the Hornbills of Kerala United and the Electricians, the man you really don't want to cheese off, KSCB.
Okay, okay.
So, a very warm welcome back to all of you live here from the Maharaja's College ground in Ernakulam, Kochi in Kerala, God's own country, for this second half of the match between KSEB in red and Kerala United, the Hornbills, in purple. So, first half 0-0. You can almost sense that the edge was with KSEB. Have to be honest, I think Kerala United a little bit too flat here today. Having a little bit too one-dimensional, I believe. Maybe that's the word that I wanted to use, one-dimensional. But Asad Botakat, today is your birthday, so well, live here from the commentary box, we wish you a very happy birthday, Prasad. Hope you can spend it with your loved ones and cherished ones. There's nothing better to do than to spend time with family, especially given the times that we're living in, the uncertain times that we're living in. So a warm, happy birthday to you, Prasad Botakat. Here's to many more, my friend. Here come Kerala United though, the ball with Arjun Jairaj, Pujari Valiatu. That's how you gotta do it, you gotta play down the wings. But once again, miscontrol there by Nidin, and there's a foul committed on the KSCB centre-back. So still deadlocked in this game. Long ball there by KSCB. Gabriel Lima towers over everyone to head the ball away. Oh, yellow card. That's going to be a foul. Oof, yellow card. He's lucky to escape. Lucky to escape a booking in that occasion there, Gabriel Lima. And as talks the same, predicts substitutions. I think for KSCB, Nevin Charles will come off. I think Eldos George has to play. I mean, he's a pretty decent striker. Nevin Charles has been given the go-ahead in today's game, but even though he promises a lot, he hasn't really done much today, right now, to warrant to continue being here in the pitch for much longer. Maybe that would be my first substitution if I was Ramesh. That's number 10 there, Francis Nwankwo. Number 14 there, Salman Kaliat. As you can see, their scoreline, of course. One of the big sponsors of Kerala football, having football schools all around Kerala. That's a ball there for Bujair Valiatu, who is taken out by his own player there, Salman Kaliat. They both crashed onto each other. Their lack of communication by both of these men. It's another long ball there by KSCB, trying to control the game plan here. It's decent football there by Kerala United. Ball is out wide to Bujair Valiatu. The silky feet of Bujair Valiatu. What can he produce? Overlapping run there by Nidin. That's much better football though. That's much better football by Kerala United. It almost feels as if Pino George has really ripped into them at half-time, because, like I said, they were rather one-dimensional. They were just playing long balls upfield, not really causing KSCB much problems. Another ball looking for Gabriel Lima, flicked over by Francis. This is Nwankwo now. Cross coming in! Oh! Salman Kaliat, call that man a taxi, because he has just missed a sitter. I have to say, where on earth was the KSCB defending? It was just absolutely disastrous there. We've been praising their laurels, singing their laurels for the first 50 minutes of the game, first half, and wow, what a shoddy piece of defending that was there by KSCB. But Salman Kaliat couldn't really take control of that. He had more time than what he thought, you know, the winger. Number 14, not known particularly for his heading prowess. He's a good speedster, good speed merchant. That's a nice hold-up play there. Oh, beautiful ball there, looking for Mohamed Barakotil, but he's not going to get there. Idea was good there. Barakotil was in acres of space. As Sachu there, the fullback for Kerala United. You can see him now pushing way up. This is Gabriel Lima looking for Sachu. One-touch pass, one-touch control, looking for no one yet. Again, if you try to play the ball in through the middle, KSCB are completely going to outnumber you there. Oh, beautiful ball for Barakotil, but good defending in the end. That was good defending there by number 14, Salman Kaliat. Tracking back from midfield. There haven't been any substitutions so far in this game. Still the same 22 men that started this first half, started this game 52 minutes ago. And it's been a very even game. It's very even Stevens here at the Maharajas College ground here in Ernakulam, Kochi. Kerala, the beautiful, beautiful state of Kerala, God's own country. Absolutely amazing place to be in Kerala. Looking for the striker there, I believe Nevin Charles. Can't get ahead of that. And Gabriel Lima there playing with his bandage head after a serious head collision in the first half, which had the game stopped for 3 or 4 minutes. It almost felt like he was asking for a substitution, but the big, tall Brazilian centre-back managed to gather his composure, gather his wits about him, and still out on the pitch. So credit to him for soldiering on in this game. Gabriel Lima with, again, infield pass through the middle. Oh, chance for KSCB here. Oh, goes over the bar. That was Nevin Charles there with a chance. Nevin Charles, the youngster, 20-year-old youngster from Trivandrum, from Corvalum actually, from Trivandrum. Actually, he's from Trivandrum, from a district called Veli, just next to the beach. A bit of an injury here for one of the Kerala United players, but Nevin Charles with that glorious chance. Gabriel Lima hunting him down all along the way. Perhaps a lack of composure there, lack of experience shown by the young Nevin Charles, a very promising player. Had a trial not so long ago at Gokulam Kerala. Didn't particularly make the cut there, but well, starting in the first Kerala Premier League game of the season. He bodes well for the future, has got tremendous amount of pace. Very good five-a-side player, Nevin Charles. Long ball there by Gabriel Lima, straight into the bread basket of Hajmal. The battle of the two goalkeepers here today to see who's going to be playing for Kerala in the Santos Trophy. Both of these keepers, of course, are part of the Santos Trophy team for Kerala, managed by Bino George, ironically enough. Bujair Valiatu now with the ball. Again, poor passing by Bujair Valiatu. And that's a free kick. Of course it's going to be a free kick. You lost the ball, and then he committed a free kick there. Bujair Valiatu really hasn't had a good game of football here today. I wouldn't be surprised if Bino George tries to make a substitution there. He does have Safnad and Jezin on the bench, two attacking players that can come in for Bujair Valiatu. Jezin may be the more likely to come on for Bujair Valiatu, because Valiatu really hasn't had the best of nights here today, best of evenings. What am I talking about? Best of afternoons. It's just 4:45 here. See once again scoreline, of course. One of Kerala's largest networks of football schools. You can have the contact numbers there. They are, of course, the biggest sponsor of this Kerala Premier League, so of course big kudos to them for being here, backing the Kerala Football Association up in this Kerala Premier League 2022. So it's going to be a dangerous free kick here for KSEB. Kerala United, of course, have their height advantage with the likes of Gabriel Lima and so forth, but well, height advantage might not be an issue here, because it looks like it's going to be a direct free kick here. Oh, just goes over the bar there, tipped over by Midun, the goalkeeper. Arjun Sahai is asking me if I think Delhi Senior Division of Premier League has better players than Kerala League. Two completely different leagues, my friend. Don't really want to compare either, because of course Kerala is light years ahead, because they've had the proper infrastructure for years already. Parakota with a corner kick, looking to the back post. Delhi is still growing, so it would be unfair to compare both of those leagues, because one of them is it's in its cusp, it's in its initial stages, the Delhi Premier League. Meanwhile, the Kerala Premier League, the KPL, has been going on for a number of years already, and a lot of Kerala players playing in the I-League, ISL, so won't be fair to compare. Kaliat clears the ball away. Ball is with Francis. It's going to be a free kick though. 57 minutes and a half gone here. It is still 0-0 between Kerala United and the electricians of the Kerala State Electricity Board. Ball is back with Midun, the goalkeeper for Kerala United. It's Gabriel Lima now, the Brazilian defender, centre-back. Of course, was signed as a big prospect. Chance here, Flo. Oh! Surely there has to be a penalty kick, doesn't it? Chance! 1-0! Arjun Jayanaj! 1-0 for Kerala United. Bit of luck with the rebound, and who is there? Captain Fantastic, Captain Kerala, Arjun Jairaj, with the first goal of the KPL 2022. And to be fair, if you know, the referee at least gave a bit of an advantage there, because that was a stonewall penalty. But credit to the referee for giving that advantage, because you never know. A goal, like we've just seen, could have been scored and has been scored. Arjun Jairaj not only opens a scoreboard in this game, not only opens a tally for his collection in the Kerala Premier League 2022, but he also is the first goal scorer of the Ramco Kerala Premier League 2022, which of course you're witnessing live here on Sportscast India, the home of the Kerala Premier League. Arjun Jairaj, well, he's a hero to many. Of course, he missed the first game of last year's Kerala Premier League because he was getting married. Hasn't missed the first one here this year. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, the first game of last year was also between Kerala United and KSEB, which KSEB won 3-1. And Arjun Jairaj was missing. So you can see the difference that this player can cause in his team. He is the captain, he is Captain Fantastic for the Hornbills, Captain Kerala, if you want to call him that. He's a leader on the pitch. He's a very good person off the pitch also. He's an example to follow for all the youngsters out there, to be honest. Cross comes in, and now bit of a dodgy bounce there. Ball is back with Kerala United, but KSEB recover possession. Parakotil against Gabriel Lima. There's only going to be one winner there, isn't there? Parakotil wins it though. Parakotil! Oh! He should have carried on himself. He should have carried on himself. Oh my word, he should have carried on himself. Why didn't he carry on himself there, Parakotil? He should have been selfish. Instead, tried to make the pass. The cute pass. The striker could not get behind that. Well, it's going to be a change, I believe, here. Just trying to figure out who the substitution is. If there is a sub, well, Safnad coming. Oh, well, you can call me a magician if you want, but I did say 10 minutes ago that Bujair Valiyatu was going to be the first guy out. Safnad comes in. I did say it, I did call it, you see. Perks of being a coach, perks of having worked before with Bino George. I know that man's head inside out. Oh! Was that a foul there by Gabriel Lima? Well, Bujair Valiyatu out, Safnad on, number 28. Like I said, I did call that substitution. I also called Nevin Charles' substitution ages ago. I do think he's going to be the first one taken out by Ramesh. I hope I'm mistaken, because he has so much potential, that kid. Parakotil running for the ball. Played the ball back to Midun by Sachu. Free kick given there against, I think, Vignesh. It is number 10 indeed, Vignesh. That's Salman Kaliyat now with the ball. Loses possession there, but Francis Nwankwo gets the ball back again. The ball is with Kerala United, the Hornbills. Francis Nwankwo with a shot. Oh my word, that went all the way to Calicut. Oh, Francis Nwankwo really has had a poor game today. Really has had a poor game. It wouldn't surprise me if he's the next guy out, to be honest. That's number 28 there, Safnad. Number 26 it was actually. Jezin has also come on. But for who? For who has Jezin come on? Because Safnad came on for Bujair. Who has Jezin come on for? That's what we have to figure out now. And I'll be grateful if our producers could help me out a little bit with that. Because we haven't seen who Jezin has come on for. Well, there's a bit of a ping-pong battle there. Ball eventually with number 2, Nidin. It's a decent ball there, but it's going to go into the safe hands of Hajmal, who bowls the ball out. Looking for the winger there. It's a decent ball, you know, he's onside! Offside in the end, offside in the end. Referee called for the offside. That was Vignesh with a shot there which hit the base of the post, but he was offside anyways, so it wouldn't have counted. Still have to figure out who Jezin has come on for. Still trying to figure that out myself. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's come on for Ganesan. Long ball forward. Mistake by Arjun Jairaj there. Ooh, dangerous rebound there. Dangerous ricochet there, which falls into the hands of Nidun. Back with number 14, Salman Kaliyat, who's changed his position a little bit here. Well, we've been told it is Arjun Jairaj's father's birthday today, so a very warm welcome to Mr. Potekat, Jairaj Potekat. Very warm birthday for you also, my friend. You fathered a tremendous human being in Arjun Jairaj. Not just a tremendous football player, but a tremendous human being also. Another clash of heads here. Perhaps that will give us a little bit of time to deduce who Jezin came on for. I think he came on for Ganesan, if I'm not mistaken, but we really have to figure that out still. See the coaching staff there for KSEB trying to delve into the hat of tricks, trying to figure out how they're going to get back into this game. Still 1-0 though for Kerala United, still plenty of time left in this match. Ball went out eventually by Sachu there. So the game is entering this kind of a lull period where Kerala United will be happy to just calm the game down a little bit. Bino George would be happy with this result as it stands. Last year they lost 3 goals to 1. This year they're winning. So he'll be happy about this with the scoreline. But he'll want more, obviously. Here comes Francis Nwankwo. His counterpart, Francis. Actually, that was number 32, Shinu, with the clearance for KSCB. So, roughly 21 minutes left on the clock in this game. It is 1-0 for Kerala United against KSCB. Men in red recover possession of the ball here, the electricians. Again, good covering there by Sachu. Gabriel Lima with a poor clearance though. Gives the ball back straight to Chicho Joseph. It's a nice change of direction there by KSCB, and the ball is eventually out for a throw-in for the men in red. Cuts inside. Free kick given in a dangerous position here. It's going to be a yellow card also. I think the player that's been taken off has been indeed Ganesan. I haven't seen his number throughout the past maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes. So I think Ganesan has been taken off for Jezin also. So Ganesan and Bujaid off, and Safnad and Jezin on, the two replacement strikers. Cross comes in. Oh! The ball just waltzed its way through. Oh my word. Through the edge of the box there. Like if it wasn't a ball, like if it wasn't a party. In the late 1700s, as you waltzed your way through the ballroom, well, that ball just cradled itself through the box and eventually out for a corner kick. Back post for KSCB. Ball is still with the men in red, cleared eventually by Kerala United. Chance now for the counter, but that ball, Arjun Jayaraj cannot get that ball. It's a crunching challenge here. Oh, brilliant defending, brilliant defending. Another long ball there, but another offside this time. So 19 minutes left of this game. (1-0) for Kerala United. The goal scorer Arjun Jayaraj. Captain Kerala here for Kerala United. That's going to be Akil with the long ball forward. KSCB in possession, trying to play the ball into the midfield. Long ball looking for Parakotil, who skips past Gabriel Lima. Oh, mistake by Parakotil. Chance here for KSCB! Goal! Oh, KSCB! Vignesh! 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 1-1! Game on here in Maharajas College Ground in Ernakulam. Kerala United 1, KSCB, Vignesh 1. And boy oh boy, what a time to score that. Just before the water break is taken. Oh my word. It was a mistake though at the back by Kerala United. Really shouldn't have allowed Parakotil to get his head on that ball. They should have just booted the ball clear. Wow, 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 wow. 1-1. Kerala United against KSEB. Guys, time for a little bit of a water break. So, welcome back, guys. My throat really needed a little bit of a break there. So, game on. 1-1. Wow. So, thoughts on this, guys? Do leave your comments on our YouTube channel, on our YouTube chat, where I'll be more than happy to entertain you guys further by answering your questions, no matter how dodgy they may seem sometimes. Wow. Vignesh with fantastic goal there. He took it with such power, such force, such determination, but you got to give Parakotil also the credit for that assist. Intended or not, he made that goal. Arjun Jayaraj. Oh, Jayaraj with a slow routine. Oh, Francis Ramco. Great tackle. Great tackle. Great tackle. Once again, the ball is with Midun, chased down like by Parakotil like a hound. That ball goes out of play for a throw-in for KSEB into the last 15 minutes of this game. And to be honest, it could be absolutely anyone's here today. Absolutely anyone's. Salman Kalia defending there. Number 14, he's supposed to be a winger, but well, there you have it. Arjun Jayaraj now in the midfield, trying to carve KSEB open, but once again, if you go through the middle, KSEB are going to completely outnumber you, son. Gabriel Lima once again. There is a KSEB player down on the ground. Referee's going to stop the play, stop proceedings here. Some medical attention needed. Guys, seriously, what a cracking game of football we're witnessing here. Full strength Kerala United team playing against a full strength KSEB side. You can see some of the KSEB players there down on the haunches, down on the ground, cursing their luck with injuries here today, because such a demanding game this has been. Played at such a high tempo, played at such a high velocity, sometimes almost too quick to keep up with, and it's just it's been superb so far here today, guys. And this, let's not forget, there's nearly 120, 130 games in this Kerala Premier League 2022. So if this is what this Kerala Premier League is going to be all about, you guys are going to be served an absolute treat for the next 4 to 5 months here on Sportscast India. Of course, games happening Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. Parakotil was one of the players down, touching his calf. He can't move it. He's run himself to the ground, Mohamed Parakotil. Absolutely run himself to the ground. As well, the medical team, medical services enter the ground with the portable stretcher. Number 4, 25, 5 and 63. And Mohamed Parakotil, sad sight to see this, has to stretch it off. We do hope it's nothing serious here for the winger. He is one of their key players, so let us see if he can continue this game. If he can't, well, let us hope that there's not a serious injury that will keep him out for long. The ball will be with Kerala United, who did have possession when the referee blew for that interval, for that break, to attend Mohamed Barakotul, of course. Francis Ramco, who has done absolutely nothing here in this game today. Bit of a disappointing start to the season for Nwankwo. Here come KSCB again, though. Brilliant ball in. That was a bit too high there this time for Vignesh. Couldn't get it. Well, it's 1-1 with 11 minutes left of the game, and Mohamed Barakotil soldiering on. He doesn't want to be subbed off, does he? He doesn't want to miss any action here. The 24-year-old from Trivandrum. Headed clear there by the KSCB centre-backs. Beautiful play there by KSCB. The ball goes out of play, though, for a throw-in for Kerala United. Ten minutes left on the clock, plus whatever the referee wants to add. I'm guessing it'll be 4 or 5 minutes, given the amount of stoppages we've had. Long throw looking for Mohamed Barakotil. Oh, Barakotil does Gabriel Lima dirty there. Oh, but Gabriel Lima returns the favor. A little bit of Brazilian samba magic there by Gabriel Lima. He can be tall, he can be lanky, he can be 6'4", he can be a centre-back. But let's not forget, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, he's Brazilian. Samba runs through his veins. And he did get Barakotil completely dirty there with a bit of a nutmeg there. And as talks, yep, he's from Palakkad. Staying in Trivandrum, isn't he not? I see him practically on a daily basis, so unless he travels from Palakkad to Trivandrum on a daily basis, stays here, doesn't he? Anyways, guys, back to the action. Samba boy here with his head bandage, looking a bit like Stuart Broad there in the Ashes. Plays the ball out wide to number 12 there, Sachu. Sachu with a change of the... Oh, that's poor. That's very poor. Very, very poor there by Sachu. Offside in the end. So, 9 minutes left on the clock here. Ball is with KSCB. Oh, acres of space for KSCB here. That's a mistake. It's a bit of a lazy pass there by number 15 there, Nijo Gilbert, but Gabriel Lima also with a bit of a lazy clearance. It's a very hot afternoon here in Ernakulam. So 8 minutes left on the clock, guys. I do sincerely hope that you have tuned in to our Sportscast channel. And you're witnessing and watching this this game between Kerala United and KSCB. He says, please get up. Just like Slim Shady would have said in his day. Now, please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. Oh, a lot of mistakes now happening in the last 5 minutes here. Sachu with the ball. Well defended once again by KSCB, but a lot of Silly mistakes creeping into the game plan of both of these sides. Another one there. I think that was Arkil there with a punt forward. Hajmal with a clearance now for KSEB. 7 minutes left. Look at Barakotil. He's a diminutive figure next to the towering presence of Gabriel Lima. But he is giving the Brazilian possibly the most complicated game he's ever had in India for the past 6-7 months since he signed here. That's Jez in there. Oh, chance for United. Chance. Long goal! Cleared away by Hajmal. Wow. Oh my word, Francis Nwankwo had the game there. Good stop there by Hajmal in the end. Tipped the ball just wide. And now the players like Gabriel Lima and Akil and Nwankwo come up here for the corner kick, which will be taken. It's an outswinger taken by Arjun Jairaj. Actually, it's going to be number 12 though. Sachu! Hajmal with the clearance. Ball is with KSEB. Looking for a quick counter attack here. Ball is recovered though. That's Salman Kaliat. Plays the ball to his partner in crime, Arjun Jairaj. KSEB should clear this. It's a good run there. It's going to be a free kick there on Francis. Nearly a cheeky pass there. Gabriel Lima with a towering header out. But the ball is recovered once again by Kerala United. Francis losing the ball there. He has to get back into position. That's a good ball. Ooh, referee has a choice to make here. Has a decision to make there. There's 5 minutes left. Kerala United were asking for a penalty kick there. Referee allowed play to go on. I have to say, we haven't mentioned the referee at all in this game today because he's done a good job. He's done a really good job today, the referee here in this match. No complaints about him. Has kept the game flowing. Has kept everything in order. Oh, chance here for Kerala United. Cuts inside. Hajmal with a save. Nwankwo with a chance. Nwankwo still. Hajmal clears away. Salman! Oh my word. Kerala United turning the screws here. 3 chances in the space of 10-20 seconds. Oh my word. This match is going to be the ending, you guys. 1-1, but it's been an absolute cracker-jacker of a game. Oh, beautiful turn there, beautiful turn. And it's going to be a throw-in now for KSEB. 3 minutes left of normal time, plus whatever the referee wants to add on. Salman Kaliat for Nwankwo. Oh, pace, pace, pace. That has to be a free kick. I'm sorry, but that has to be a free kick. And it is. It is going to be a free kick. You know, Nwankwo, well, he's been complaining a lot throughout the game, but in that instance, that's a free kick, son. Clear as daylight. So, Arjun Jairaj, what kind of magic can he weave here? Will it be him or will it be Francis Nwankwo? It's going to be the Nigerian there. Nwankwo. Francis. Shot! Punched away by Hajmal. Well, just a minute and a half left, 90 seconds left of this game, plus whatever the referee wants to add on. 1-1 between Kerala United and KSEB. So far it's been a superb game of football here, live from the Maharajas College ground in Ernakulam, where of course we were based last year for Group B also. This is indeed Group B once again. Group A I think will be held, if I'm not mistaken, from Calicut, from the EMS Corporation Stadium. Well, Sajeev coming on for Nevin Charles. Nevin Charles has run himself to the ground. Superb match by Nevin Charles. But this is fresh legs here for KSEB. Gabriel Lima with the clearance. Surprised Parakotil hasn't been taken out though. But anyway, Sajeev on for Nevin Charles, and this is one-on-one foot race between the Nigerian striker Nwankwo and Hajmal, which Hajmal wins. Well, how much time is the referee got to add on here? She'll have to wait and see. That clearance there by Hajmal, not a particularly good one, but if you want to waste a bit of time, placed it right in the corner there. KSEB can put some pressure on Kerala United now. Well, 5 minutes of added on time, and we have 4 minutes left. One of them has already elapsed. Gabriel Lima now with the ball for Kerala United. Plays the ball to number 14, Salman Kaliat. Parakotil there with a back pass. And the ball now has been spread down to the wing. Can KSEB find a winner in the last minutes of the game? Gabriel Lima with the ball out. Salman Kaliat now with time to run. Poor ball. This is Francis now. Gabriel Lima recovers the ball. Clash of titans there between Lima and Francis. This is Nwankwo, Francis Nwankwo. Oh, referee. Referee blows for a free kick there. Time continues to eke away here in this match. 1-1 between Kerala United and KSEB in the initial game of this Ramco 2022 Kerala Premier League starting in January. Last year it began in March, didn't it? We were here for the months of March and April. This time it begins in January. Ball gets played in by Arjun Jairaj. Nice decoy there by Sachu. Ball goes out of play for a throw-in. 3 minutes left. Sachu really has to get a move on here. Long throw incoming. Cleared away by KSEB. We're holding on tightly here. Defending solidly. Gabriel Lima with the ball. Back to his centre-back partner there. Who puts the ball into no man's land, really. Straight into the head of one of the KSEB defenders. Ball is with KSEB. Nicely done there by Akil. I don't know what the linesman, assistant referee blew for there, but nevertheless. Still 1-1 here between Kerala United and KSEB. It's been a cracking game of football, guys. It really has. Well, the last 5 or 6 minutes have been a bit of a unwinding session, to be honest, but it's been a very good game of football here today. Oh, clear there, hacked clearance there by Kseb. Throw in taken. Cross comes in. Oh, Ramco. He's been a bit of a disappointment today, he has. Paracotil on Lima. Oh, Lima. Great defending there by Gabriel Lima. This Kseb side is going to be both of these teams, I believe, my own personal opinion, are going to be two of the teams to beat in this season. They really are. I mean, this could have been the final for all we know. I genuinely think that, looking at what they had last year, looking at what they've done this year, I genuinely think these are two of the strongest teams around. Of course, you also have the Blasters side. You have Luka, you have Gokulam Kerala, you have a host of teams, and of course you have a host of new teams also, which we really haven't been able to see as of yet. So there might be some surprises on the horizon here in this KPL 2022. And boy, oh boy, we absolutely love surprises. Well, this match is going to end, guys. 15 seconds, 10 seconds left on the clock. Referee's not really going to give much added on time here, I believe. Arjun Jairaj with a run. Looking for Sachu, and that should be that. That is the end of the game, guys. The referee blows for the full-time whistle. 1-1 in this match between the Home Bills and the Electricians. Arjun Jairaj, 58 minutes, scored the first goal, and Vignesh with a tremendous equalizer, leveling the game after 72 minutes. Well, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure being here with you folks for the first inaugural game of the 2022 Kerala Premier League. If you're a Kerala United fan, well, it was not meant to be today. If you're a Kseb fan, you'll be absolutely delighted that you managed to hold the strong unit of Pino George's team by 1-1. Before we leave, just remember, guys, tomorrow at the same time, 3:30, another game will be live here on Sportscast India. My name is Joel Williams. It's been an absolute pleasure being here with you folks for this crackerjacker of a game, which, let's not forget, Kerala United 1, Kseb 1. Till tomorrow, stay safe, and God bless you all.
ഇന്ന് നടന്ന കേരള യുണൈറ്റഡ് FC യും KCB നടന്ന മത്സരത്തിൽ